My mom always told me that I was going to be a doctor. I was convinced that I was going to do computer science instead, but my senior year of high school, I took anatomy and physiology at my mother's request, and I loved it. We dissected a cow eye, and it was fantastic. A couple weeks later, I had an infection in my eye, actually, and we went to the eye doctor for it, and it was something simple. He gave me some drops, but the whole time I was in there, I was just giddy. I was so happy to be at the eye doctor, and I walked out that day and I told my mom, I'm going to be an optometrist. And now I'm here at SCO and kind of went through my path in undergrad knowing what I wanted to do. I was able to get a job as a vision therapist at an office, and optometry is the coolest thing to me. I love being here. I love helping people. I love the opportunity to be a doctor with good hours and still take care of my family, and it's just everything that I've wanted in a career. I did quite a bit of shadowing. I discovered that I liked a specialty called vision therapy, and so I shadowed quite a few doctors who did vision therapy, but I also shadowed just some rather general practice doctors. I probably shadowed 4 or 5 different docs in different practices. There are a lot of other optometry specialties, and as far as I know, all of the schools teach all of the specialties. One of the reasons that I chose SCO was because I knew that they had a lot of great doctors here who did a lot with vision therapy and with pediatric optometry. So I knew that there was going to be an emphasis here that I was going to get a great education in that aspect, while also still learning about low vision and contact lenses and all of those other specialties that optometry has. Memphis has a huge impact on my clinical education, mostly because of the diversity of people that we have here in Memphis. There's so many people from different ethnic backgrounds and different economical backgrounds that we get to see a little bit of everything in Memphis, from the rarest of diseases to the normalest of people. And that is another big reason why I chose SCO, because I knew that in Memphis I was going to see everything, and that meant that I was going to have experience in everything so that I would be prepared going into my own practice no matter where I ended up. There were 2 things that really stood out to me on interview day that made me know that this is where I wanted to be, and those were the clinic and the feeling of family. When I walked in the doors at SCO, there was someone there to greet me with a smile. When I went upstairs for my interview, everyone was smiling and happy and willing to talk to me and to my wife. And without anybody saying that there was a family feeling at SCO, I felt like I was a part of the family without even having been accepted yet. That was a huge deal for me. I moved far away to come to school, and I wanted to know that I would be in a place, in a community where I would feel like I belonged. And the other thing that really impacted me on interview day was the clinic. Besides just the population here in Memphis and being able to see a lot of diverse things, the facilities are fantastic, and I want to be able to practice in a top-notch facility. I want to be able to learn a lot of different instruments so that when I move out into the workforce, I can be prepared to be in any practice, no matter what technology or things that they have, because I will have learned how to use all of that while I'm here at SCO. One of the first things that we did when we moved to Memphis is we went to the zoo and we bought a zoo pass. The zoo here is fantastic. My wife can now just take our son to the zoo whenever they want, and they love to just go up there on an outing, and then it's not far from the school, so I can just meet them up there if I want to, and we can have a great 3 or 4 hours at the zoo. There are a lot of places that you can take your family to go and do fun things, and there are a lot of places that you can go to just have fun. I have a lot of fellow classmates who go to Beale Street, and the live music and things like that I've had a little bit of an opportunity to participate in are really, really cool, and it's a great part of being in Memphis. There are a lot of different things you can do on campus as well, everything from intramurals and working out and sports things in the activity center to more optometry-oriented things with student organizations. Outside of even just the optometry organizations, there's a lot of other organizations, whether it's political or religious or social, things like that. Another one that I'm part of is the LDSOA. That's an organization for the LDS or Mormon students on campus, and we get together often and get to just kind of hang out and have a nice group of friends that we know we can rely on with the same religious beliefs. Having a scholarship did influence me wanting to come to SCO in part. I knew that SCO was probably where I wanted to be before I knew that I had received a scholarship, but after I got that phone call, I was positive that this is where I needed to be. It was just the final little step that I needed, like, yep, that's right. I know that these people want to help me get a good education, and so I know that's where I want to be.